just to remind you of exactly all the things that you can do. So the way, when you look at your poster designs, you might find some parts that you can do as a pattern. It might be that the whole poster becomes a pattern with the different objects that you use, or perhaps you want to put a pattern within an actual shape. So for me, with the corn, these corn kernels, I could probably create that in this shape here as a pattern. So what I'm going to do is just hold down Option and drag out a copy of that shape. Remember, the Option key is a shortcut for copy. And then what I'm going to do is create a shape. I'm going to use the polygon tool to do something similar to a corn kernel. So I'm just going to draw one out there, hold down Shift to constrain the proportions and make sure that it's straight. And then all I do is I'm just going to double click on that and get myself like a palish brown colour. That'll do. I'm going to put it into the stroke rather than the fill. And then all I do is drag that shape with my black mouse into swatches until the plus sign comes up, and there it is. And then because it's in my swatches, I can use it as if it's a fill. So I can just click on it and it's going to fill my shape as a pattern. However, obviously that shape there is much too big. So if you have that when you create it, it's too big, all you need to do is make it smaller. Say, I might even make it a bit smaller than that. Ooh, that's too small. And then you can go and edit this live. So drag it back over the top here and you press Option and drag it until you get that little black border, and it will update it immediately rather than having to make new swatch after new swatch after new swatch. You can then go and change. If you double click on this swatch, you can go and change how it sits. So you might want to do it brick by row, you might want to do brick by column, or hex by column. You get lots of different options. Press Done, and there it is all, oops, just come back, there it is. And then all I need to do is just sit and drag it over the top so it sits perfectly, and I've got a pattern there for my corn. Okay, I could even go make that a little bit smaller. So you could do that as well. You can do all kinds of things as well. You can add a gradient into the stroke so that it changes. You can put it over the top. You can lay it in there. So yeah, I'm going to pause the tutorial.